or log in as host.
Okay. We're recording.
Yeah, you're the host now officially.
Oh, hallelujah. Well, I'm thrilled to see you all here, truly. And I have some pretty cool ideas that I'm going to be passing along. So we got
Your voice is a little weird, Maureen.
It is. Is it better now?
Now it's better.
All right. I just wasn't speaking up. No. Okay. Well, again, I appreciate you being here and being on the call. And I know the text that you got said that we were going to give you 2 great ideas. And so, well, first, I do want to congratulate Kathy and Gail for having cute backgrounds.
I like yours, Kathy. I didn't see that one.
That
Cute balloons.
So marketing imagery is offering so much, you guys. I hope that you have gone into, I have to remember where I went now. I think it was just to products, but everything is there right now to set up for the holidays. And there's gift sets, and I love it. Have you guys had a chance to look at the gift sets?
I have not yet, but
they've got gift sets for the baker, gift sets for a movie date, gift sets, and this was cute, something about taco, but have, it wasn't what you would think for taco, but anyway, it was very cute. But we start posting 1 a day. There was that many until Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many. I mean, I wouldn't start now, but I'm sure we'll start.
Is that it? Are those the things that are in the little mini holiday catalog? Are they in that?
No.
They're not?
You know what?
I just got some of those today is the reason I was asking.
Just here they are, Gail.
Oh my word. Look at all this. Okay, well, we knew about the taste buds thing, but look at all these other things.
Idea that everyone will taco about. So, you know, here it is, a brunch enthusiast, chili night.
Oh my gosh, they've got something for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, look at all this. It just keeps going on and on.
Yeah, I haven't seen all those yet. I'll have to go check that out. Do they have different flyers that have like multiple things on it that we could print out like at for an event or something?
Well, other than these right here.
Just the
the mini catalog.
Yeah. You know what? I'm so I guess aggravated is the word that I ordered catalogs again, you know, because I have an event coming up the first weekend in November, and you can only order one of the mini catalog. I mean, the holiday ones too. Just one pack.
Yep.
That's nothing.
No, I know.
Can you only order once a month or
no? You can order every day.
You can order every day, but yeah,
just so you pay all the extra shipping.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, that's a ripoff. I'm sorry.
I know. Yes.
Okay.
So, but anyway,
well, that answered one question. Sorry, I didn't mean to grumble.
Nope, that's all right. But here's the thing, you guys, take these ideas, and if you are doing any events or going someplace, you know, you can make a couple of these up real cute.
Yep.
And have them with you. We've been doing that mini whisk for years with mints in it. We we do Merry Christmas, and we put Hershey Kisses in the whisk.
Yeah, I got to get busy on some of this before my next thing coming up.
Yep. So I guess it just came out there on a holiday gift. If you just type in holiday gift, you'll find it.
Well, you know, and I'm thinking make cute signs. Like for instance, there's the brownie pan with the scraper and the apple bread or whatever, and just put a little, you know, put a little sign there that says gifts for the baker and have that little display right there. You know, that'd be very cute.
Yep.
Gifts for the family. Oh, that's really neat.
So, all right, then I wanted to show you something else. And it was Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas. Gail, do you remember that from last year? We had the 12 days of Christmas. And so I'm not sure exactly when I'll start it because, you know, I want to make sure that people have got time to order.
So I don't remember exactly what it was. It was that, did we have a certain special each day or
Yep.
what did we do? How did that work?
I got it right now.
I remember us doing it, but I've slept since then.
Ah!
I'm getting old. I can't remember anything.
All right, so this is going to be from last year, so we'll have to adjust. Let me get back to sharing my screen. I'll have to adjust the calendar somewhat.
Around the table giveaway.
All right, can you see that?
Oh yeah, I do remember this. Something to do each day
Yes. Yep, for us
to keep your business afloat.
Mhm.
Keep your business going through the holidays. I do remember that.
Yep. All right, so I'll be putting this out accordingly. And then there was also something else. Right, this. There was a Christmas trivia that was super cute. Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
Hey, hi, Lynette. So good to see you.
Hi.
And the trivia is actually something that we as leaders, hey, hi, Trey, will be challenging you to do for your business. And so I don't really want to spill all the beans now, but anyway, then, all right, so know that that's coming. So what I'm going to post the 12 days of Christmas. And then also, if you haven't had an opportunity yet to go on the Facebook page for PC Images and Resources, anybody been there lately? Guys, you know, if you're like me and maybe you're not super creative, you don't have to be, because these people are very creative and they're only too happy to share. And that is amazing to me, amazing to me. And you have to join, I'll go there now. You have to join, which means that you put your, hold on, I got so much open right here now. Oh, I may have taken it down. Well, let me find it.
Maureen, you've got so many things open.
It's a lot of tabs.
That's exactly what mine looks like. I am your daughter.
Oh Lord, I'm like, my eyes twitching.
Lindsay, I can't close it until I'm done with it. That's
Yeah,
Close it out,
yeah,
close it out.
yeah,
That's what my
that's me
brain's
too.
saying.
So here, you know, now this is brand new. Well, this is 4 hours ago. Brownie points. I have no idea what this is about, but it's great. All these gift ideas. And you know what? I am on a different Facebook group than I was an hour ago, because these are things I haven't seen yet. But Gail, here's what you're talking about. You take the brownie bite pan and then you put stuff in it like that.
Yep.
So I have a question
Yeah.
for you, Gail or Maureen, because you've probably done a lot more vendor shows. So I have the one coming up in a couple weeks in November. And I was thinking of doing up just some small gifts already made up and maybe putting some cellophane with a bow and like maybe just selling a few just to kind of get more
Yes.
Yep.
stuff, you know, more flow to my booth.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the thing, Kathy. What we did years ago, and now we've got our own mixes, but we were taking a mini serving spatula and tying it to, we went to the Dollar Tree and we got a cheap package of brownie mix. And so we tied it together for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do things like that. Either, I'm not opposed to the Dollar Tree because you can get them for $1, but I literally bought them all out to the Dollar Tree in South Lyon a couple years ago. And I was.
And Karen had a list of like 80 different cutesy little phrases that I also published in PC Unstoppables, like
Okay.
skew a Merry Christmas, just the little punny things that you can have as a cutesy little tag that really does draw the eye.
Yeah, it does. And as I pointed out, there was mints in the whisk, but you could put kisses in it, different color foil kisses that would stand
Merry
out.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yep.
Yeah. And so, because we got to start thinking that way, right? We got to start thinking that way. Angie.
Well, and Maureen, I was going to say too, getting back to what Kathy just asked, even if you don't make you can make a few to sell, but keep at least one there on display to give people ideas,
right?
Because then they're going to buy your product, because they can go buy a cheap brownie mix and stick the spatula and, a batter bowl or whatever with it. Because that's how I'm a great copier. I don't come up with very many original things, but if you can see something that spurs an idea, then they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy several of those to give to my kids' teachers, or so I can make those myself. So that's definitely a good idea.
I sold 2 rapid prep mandolins after my vendor show on Saturday.
Yay!
Oh,
yes.
Very good.
One guy went in and ordered one like 2 hours after he was at my booth, and then another person ordered it, took advantage of my anniversary party and got 25% off of it.
Yep.
So.
What were you demonstrating your mandolin, or were you?
I was. Oh yeah.
What did you?
I was, I had carrots, so it could, so they could see all the different shreds and slices, and then I have a person I got to follow up with because they had miniature ponies there and goats. And when she seen how nice and even the carrots came out, she goes, oh, that's like the perfect length for the kids to feed the goats. So they would have less waste of carrots and they could get more, so she's like, oh, I want to get one of them. So I actually know her. So I've got to follow up with her this weekend. And see if she wants to get that order in. So you never know who's going to walk up at one of these things.
I know. I had a man walk up, Kathy, here at the Pumpkin Fest, and it was his wife's birthday in a couple of weeks. And so anyway, it was $100 order for her birthday.
Wow.
So, it was a good thing. Hey, see if you can get into any of these craft shows, Christmas fairs. Churches do them. When churches do them, they're usually pretty cheap. Sometimes the municipalities or the cities, when they have festivals, it might be a little bit more expensive, but they're definitely worth it. Trey and I've been trying to find them around us,
and if you can't get into them, if they say, oh no, direct sales, ask if they have a raffle or some kind of fundraiser, because usually the schools will have one in conjunction. So then see if you can donate something to it. See if you can put together a gift basket and say, if when people book a party through me, I'm going to donate $10, $5. How much is a party worth to you? You're going to match that party with a donation, so that not only are they going to make money off of whatever your gift basket goes for, $20, $30, $40, whatever, you're also going to match. So that's another way to kind of get your foot in the door, and then talk to them about fundraisers. And I was sharing with Karen this idea for a fundraiser. What if instead of Pampered Chef doing all of the everythings, what if they just bought all caramel latte bread at 25% off, $1,000 worth, and they just sold it for whatever they wanted to sell it for to the people, and they just took home the money? Because when you think about those chocolate companies, that's what they're doing. They're paying outright for the product and then just selling it for whatever. So they're used to that kind of mentality. Yeah, we can offer the other kind of fundraiser too, but that might be something outside the box.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes too, Trey, where I've had a host of, like, I'm doing a fundraiser right now, and she's going to buy a product for them to raffle off, and she's buying it at 25% off, and so they'll make money on it. So I'm glad you brought up fundraisers, because now is a good, I mean, anytime is a good time for fundraisers, but what we need to do is come up with words that says something like, I'm looking for an organization to donate money to every month. Or, I mean, you guys would definitely improve on my words, but I mean, kind of see what I'm getting at. An organization, or what would be the other, or
Charitable cause or
charitable
whatever.
cause,
Yeah, something.
Yep. And let people know, that and you know what? You have to post that frequently, not just once, it's got to be going out there in your VIP group or on your page. And hey, it's a substantial amount of money.
And this at vendor shows, there's usually nonprofits. So be ready to share information. I'm going to be doing a fundraiser for an organization that pairs up dogs with veterans. And I met them this summer. And I gave them my information. They said, let's connect in November. So what am I doing right now, the 21st? Oh, yeah, I'm reaching out to them to say, hey, let's get that going for you. Can't wait to help you guys raise money during the biggest shopping season of the year, when everybody's thinking about baking and cooking. And, it doesn't matter. And I think that's something that we need to be good with for our wording. No matter where your business is now, this is baking season. This is Christmas shopping season. And we are here to provide that service for them so that they can make sure that this Thanksgiving is not going to be a headache. And something else that I wanted to encourage you guys with is, posting other things besides, selling and Pampered Chef. I shared in Karen's talk about the high five challenge. I don't know if you've seen that going around in your stories, but it's just making a commitment to high five yourself in the mirror and say a positive thing to yourself every morning. And that's something fun that we can share in our stories on our Facebook page, to be a light that's not like, buy this food processor, blah, 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 whatever. So for Thanksgiving, maybe do a week of thankfulness. Maybe, instead of doing recipes, which is wonderful, and products doing those, but interspersing with a couple of these things that will get people heartwarming, and, just ways to show more of who you are and your personality. And I know I always oh, that person is more than just trying to sell me Monat stuff, or, there's more going on to that person than just fill in the blank, whatever they're trying to, Pure Romance or Pampered Chef or whatever. There's something else that we're trying to serve them with instead of bye. So just wanted to say that real quick.
Well, and with the month coming of Thanksgiving, I mean, it gives us not that we have to have a reason, because we should do that all the time, truly. But yeah, I appreciate that, Trey. That is good. That is a good something to remember. And if you're like me, I need reminders. So whether it be on the refrigerator or here on my computer screen or someplace, to remind myself to do those kind of things. It is. All right. Now, let me see. Courtney's kind of new. That's kind of new. We did have someone today on our team reach her 15,000 in career sales, so that was exciting. Monica Elder. Yeah.
Yay.
So she'll get her a little PC necklace, And Courtney, when you have 15,000 in career sales accumulatively on your personal sales, you get to start off each month at 22% commission. So you get a 2% increase. Karen always said it's a 10% increase, right? It's 10% of the 20 is 2%. So anyway, 22% and the necklace. So that comes in the mail. And I think Monica's, I'm trying to think, maybe she was here last fall. So she's been in a little bit longer than a year, but it doesn't matter how long it takes, whatever, you know, your business takes you and what, you know, where you want to go with it. Some people do it fast and some people do it as a hobby. Right? All right, let's see. And Trey, what other, I know that you said that there was, you were helping me with that. Was there something else that you were gonna talk about?
No, I just want to share about those other things that weren't necessarily that. And then the fundraisers ideas when you're not, you know, when you're at craft shows, whether you're shopping, you know, whether you're there as a vendor or shopping, to be on the lookout and be ready and just being a little more proactive on things.
I'm glad you said that because there's a, I'm gonna probably, I have to think about this one. There's a huge craft show here in South Lyon in a couple of weeks, and they already have a Pampered Chef consultant. That would kind of be a little bit dirty of me to go in there and pass out information right while she's there. But I will be looking for other events to go to that I can pass out things.
Just thinking more of the craft shows that we can't get into that have nonprofits that have different things where we're not going to underdo or sneak around when there's somebody else doing it.
Yeah.
More of like these events where we can't have a booth at, you know, the kids.
Where it has
craft.
to be like handmade items or whatever. Yeah, those
Right.
kind.
That's what we're really running into here in Michigan is it's a jury craft event.
Mhm.
And, you know, or it's a fundraiser for something and they're not allowing direct sales or whatnot. So that's one way that we can be a blessing by donating a gift bag or, you know, offering to do a fundraiser or something like that. Yeah. I wasn't talking about trying to.
No,
go.
I know. But I'm
Good
just
reminder. Good reminder.
yeah, I'm thinking out loud, right? Because we do want to be courteous to other consultants. We do. And so let me ask, who has done a live show? Kathy, you've done a live show, right?
Yes, and I got another one coming up the first weekend in November.
Okay.
Yay.
So
I'm
how was the one
excited.
that you already did?
Well, gosh, that was like pre-COVID. And that one was
Been a while.
It was over 1,000 in sales. And this is actually the same person I'm doing it for again. And we're doing a wine and appetizer charcuterie one.
Oh, sounds
So,
fun.
Oh,
yeah. She wants to do her whole like down the middle of her table as the charcuterie. So I said, okay, everyone's gonna get busy and get put to work then.
yeah. And so, Gail, you've gone back into homes here recently, and what's been your experience?
Oh, it's been fantastic. People are so excited to be able to get together and to visit and to cook and eat and talk. I mean, it's just, I mean, I'll have to say my party, the attendance hasn't been huge, maybe not as big as it used to be, but I will say that the people are buying more. Well, this was my experience in August and September. I did not do a cooking party in October, but you know, they're buying more. And then too, the people that aren't attending are buying. So I had my September host that did the live party. She had expected around 20 people to come. They had actually RSVP'd, but then we ended up, I think, with 8. So a lot of people did not show up. But my hostess did a fantastic job of reaching back out to all those people, because I told her, I said, listen, they told you that you were coming and you prepared food for them. So don't feel bad about you know, because she had a lot of extra food because of the number that we were expecting. So she wasn't shy about it. She messaged everybody, and she ended up with a $2,000 party.
Woo,
So, yeah.
congratulations.
So, you know, so I think that a lot of people are just excited to be able to socialize again.
Yeah.
And I know it's very sporadic too, because some parts of the country are still very closed.
Yeah.
And some are, you know, opening up a little bit more. Trey, you want to tell, I think you did a live show here last month, right?
Yeah, I did one for my neighbor, and she's like, we have to fly under the radar because my cousin sells, and it's really funny. Gail and Mom, you both know her cousin. And so she was like, but I really want to do this for you. And she's hilarious. She's like, you know what? I'm going to make margaritas. Everyone's going to have a good time, and we're going to have some Pampered Chef. And she just invited anybody and everybody. She made carnitas. I did Southwest rice in the quick cooker, and I burnt it. And then and it was still fine. It's still fine. It's real life, you know. Nobody said anything. I was more upset about it than anybody was. And the air fryer, I did sweet potato Tex-Mex fries, and that was the first thing that I did, and that was going. And while that was going, the quick cooker was going, and I was using the grill and griddle for Bananas Foster, those sandwiches. They were freaking amazing. And I got a booking, and I got someone to try taste buds, and I was like, where has this been my whole life? Now, I super love going online and not leaving my house and not packing up everything, but these ladies hadn't seen any of the electrics. Like, that's how long they had been away from Pampered Chef, and they're not on Facebook, and they were, you know, blue collar, everyday kind of people, and they were in love with it. So I'm excited. I have next week Thursday is my booking from that. So I think it's going to be fun to do, you know, here and there and mix it up and get back out there.
It's building those relationships. I'm not very good building relationships on the internet, and it just makes so much more sense, you know, to get back with people. So I just did one this week. It was a fundraiser for the Ladies Literary Club, and they do scholarships for single girls, and their sales will be 2,000. I'm at 18 something right now, and I'm thrilled. They did so well.
You know, Courtney, have you been able to secure another booking at all, or no? You know, doing your own, maybe in your own home, and inviting some friends over and doing a quick appetizer, or, you know, baking something in one of the pans or something like that. And it might, you might get some bookings out, you know, other people might be like, well, this was fun, we should do this in our home, or, you know.
That's a very good. That's a very good tip, Kathy. Do you have the quick cooker, Courtney?
I do. Yeah.
Well, Gail gave me a tip on one of those chicken
dips. Yeah. There's 3.
And
I love the spinach artichoke one. I think that is better than anything I've had in a restaurant.
I haven't done that one yet. I was just looking at that one the other day because I'm actually thinking about doing something live here at my house pretty soon too. Just because it's fun, for one thing. It's fun, and you're comfortable at your own house to, you know, it's just entertaining. You're just having friends over, basically, and just invite all your neighbors and, you know, any of your contacts that you've made that live nearby, and just invite them to come by. They don't have to come and stay a long time. I usually kind of advertise mine as a drop by and say hi or something, you know, and, you know, have a bite to eat, and, you know, and then you'll be surprised. You'll get sales and probably get bookings, and who knows, you might get a recruit lead too. So it's so much easier in person. It really is.
Maybe it would be a nice housewarming gift. We just moved, so.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. That'd be great.
That would be good.
And even if you don't do a live one, you know, always think about hosting your own party. I mean, because you're your best host ever, you know, because you know exactly what you need to do, whether it's virtual or live.
What were you saying, Courtney?
I didn't know that was allowed to host your own parties.
Anytime you want. Anytime you want.
Kathy,
as many times as you want.
Yes, yes.
I have had consultants, that's the only thing they always just did their own party. They either gathered a catalog order or, back in the day, it was a catalog order, or they do a virtual party, or they do a live one, and that they do that once a month, and that's their sales. But
Oh.
right now you could host one and probably get some pretty good sales from it. And, be
Okay.
Keep it open,
pretty cool.
Keep it open all month.
Yeah. There
Just
you go.
keep your thing open all month.
And then you get random orders, you just throw all those in there. And, somebody says, oh, I broke they call and they say, oh, I broke my pizza stone today. Oh, okay. Well, I've got a party open. I'll just add it to that.
That's good to know. I didn't know that was allowed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you came on the call tonight, so you found that out.
Yeah.
Just use a different email address than what you use for Pampered Chef.
Yeah, but usually when
Or
I do
put it
this,
in
I will put
husband's name.
put my husband's name in as the host. He hosts all the time and he doesn't know it.
Truly, truly. All right, so let's see, we haven't heard from Lynette. Lynette, how's everything going?
It's been extremely slow, but I got 2 surprise orders this month that came out of the blue that helped me qualify.
Oh,
Yay!
So that was huge. That was like an answer to prayer. It was an answer to prayer. And then tonight, Trey is helping me host my 1-year Pampered Chef pizza party in
Yay.
Express. So I'm hoping to get some parties booked through that.
wonderful, great. Good job, Trey. And Cynthia. Cynthia is in California, and I helped Cynthia get started last month. And so she is up and running, and she's getting the exposure, right? Because isn't that what we need? Just to let people know what we do. And Cynthia and I've talked, and it's just a hobby for her, but it's fun to have hobbies, and it's fun to have something that is positive going on, right? You know, there tends to be kind of different connotations going on, and so it's just nice to have something fun to do, and that we can offer a resource to people. And so, hey, there you are, Cynthia.
Hard time working this thing. I don't use it.
I know Cynthia's new to computers, and so well, I am thrilled. And we met here at for years and years. A friend of Cynthia's would have parties, and so that's where we met. So I'm so excited, and she got the rest of her order today.
Yes, it finally came in.
Good, good. It was separated, so she was worried. Sometimes the FedEx companies do that. Pampered Chef puts them on a truck together typically, and when they get to the FedEx hubs, you know, they go on different trucks. So I am happy you are here, and keep checking on our PC Unstoppable Facebook group so that you can get ideas, and please go to Marketing Imagery, you guys. It is just to print out things, right? And have them accessible.
The picture that you showed that had the prep bowls that was dressed with the spatula,
Uh-huh.
where did you find those ideas?
Oh, that it was on a Facebook group, and I'll post that on our team page. There's a Facebook group of people that are very creative, and they put ideas on to share. So we'll definitely do that.
Those two,
Yeah,
you're interested.
it
Yeah.
is. It's fun, and to find these small ideas, like for teachers and your mailman and that sort of thing. But Leah, glad to see you tonight. Thank you so much for being on.
Yeah.
And I hope you are all trying. If you haven't, I know we've got less than a minute. The apple beer bread mix is to die for. I put LaCroix, Kathy, bubbly water, and it was delicious. Lemon LaCroix was what I used, since I don't frequent beer. So, but it was good. It was delicious. And they're all good. So great gift ideas. Great gift ideas too. And I'm going to do an in-home vendor event this weekend, and I'm going to cut them very small, the apple beer bread, and cut maybe a donut hole in quarters so people just have a little sampling of the taste. So there we are. Well, I know we have less than a minute. I appreciate everybody for being